Hey, hey, I know. Pauling and Manulima, check it out, yo. You know this. She knew one day a week, anticipating bad times. When that day comes, we don't even speak. We just shade and listen to silence. Lights dim down low. Let's take it slow, 'cause we're not kids anymore. You can't play with hearts. Love's a dangerous game. If you wanna play, don't come my way. Hey, yeah. Say me you wanna hold tight. Say me you wanna make love so all through the night. Is it me that you are thinking of? Is it me you wanna love? 'Cause baby, it is you. It There is something troubling my heart, so let me get it off of my chest. 'Cause I don't wanna stop before we start. So let me know so I don't have to guess. From Sammy, que okay avanzar. From Sammy, que avanzar.
Hello, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? I know. Hold on. You know me. It's a one-man show. What the fuck? Y'all just chill out, relax. Just watch the show. Support. Let me get the internet off of this. There you go. I see people not hitting the share button. I see. I get it. So, hit the share button. Hit the share button because we got some Boston juicy, awesome. Juicy awesome. The lying, the cheating, the deceitful, the flying, the diseases, the everything flying around here. Oh, hold on a second. I think I know what I need to do. Hold on. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Ah. So, people, you know, I got some more intel and some more gossip. I am the Wendy Williams of Boston. Y'all make sure you support. Hit the like, hit the share, follow, send friend requests because I got space now. A new page. And don't forget, if I ever get taken down from Facebook, always find me on Instagram, The Pinas Azito, on YouTube, The Pinas Azito. And that's where I will let you know when my new page comes up if I ever get taken down. Because I have a feeling, due to the graphic natures of this conversation about public figures and hoodlums, they may take my page again. You know what I mean? They always like to take my page because I am Joa, aka Zazito, aka Jojo, as Marty Walsh calls me, the Pina. And I never come and lie to you all. So everything here is allegations, and some facts, and then some factigations. You know, factigations is when there's some facts to it, but there's some parts that we don't fully believe. So those are called the factigations, right? And but tonight I come with you with facts. A lot of facts. Facts that are very deceitful, nasty, and people take flights to go see these things. And people in Boston are going around with their clam box, feeding people bad clams. Where do I start? Boa noite, boa noite. Hoje noite, essa fala no assunto de homem com mulher que está dentro com o companheiro, outro se toma um avião, se vai a outra parte de ilha, pesbar, chupa, mama, monte de coisa que está frado. Mas aquele sofrado, que está frado, é guerra no mundo, mas é alguém que se possa ser respeitado que está no meio que as coisas ali. So, nós temos que pedir desculpa se nós gostamos da coisa que está fora, uma coisa que está acontecendo. Mas ali na América, o que você usa na rede social é business de nós tudo. E meu nome é João Gomes Dias de Pina. Eu se chamo Zezito. A mim que tem conta, a mim da fraquel que tem que se passa, a mim tem um show que te faz, que as coisas ali que não te falam nele. E se não te respeita nós te respeita. A mim que se falta nós respeito. É acabou que se fala na ele. É verdade que se fala. Coisa que se passa, que já põe na rede social, é business de bom, é business de mel, é business de cachorro, é business de todo mundo. Polícia, tudo aí, governo. So now, anyways, now back to English, because we had to explain it in Cape Verdean, because you know the Cape Verdean followers are there, you know, and we have to explain it to them. And you know, I don't really speak that much Spanish, you know, because remember last time I was on live TV trying to just do Spanglish, Cape Verdeanish to help a family, I got fucked, and it wasn't really nice. It wasn't nice. Yo no puedo hablar mucho español, mas ahí habla es la verdad. Si tú no gustas de la verdad, yo no puedo estar ahí, porque este es una cuarto, es una show vivo, y habla la tu y cosa quizá pasa ali na ilha e una pessoa quizá ela un asiento de gobierno. So, esta es una persona que yo puedo hablar a él, porque él es una persona y para una partida de todo el mundo, toda isla. Well, Spanish and English. I mean, in Cape Verde mix. It's okay. You got the point, right? So, ma, ahora, si tú no gusta, chao. Si quiero estar ahí, soporta. Cash App y una like, una thumb up. Y follow me también en la YouTube. Y de Pira Zazito. Gracias por estar ahí. Thank you. Now, we're going to talk about these deceitful people. Oh my God, these deceitful people. Where do I start? We start with this is meat. Actually, I think I'm going to put him. Okay. So meet Mr. Cornelius Webb. Cornelius Webb is from Detroit, Michigan. Convicted felon or convict, whatever, he did time because Mr. Webb has a GED, supposedly, allegedly, from prison. This is a prison picture. There is information underneath, but I'm choosing not to show you that tonight. Oh shit, here we go. Always power problems. See, this is what happens when you try to come and you don't have time to power up your utensils here. Excuse me. Mr. Webb. Back to Mr. Webb. So, Mr. Webb supposedly met our state representative, Liz Miranda, in Detroit. Supposedly, it was on a trip for a conference or something. So that means, Liz likes to have a little sippy sippy. Good time. No hating. Love it. Because you got to have your free time and your personal time. And you meet and fuck who you want to fuck. That's not my problem here. She met him at a conference, whatever. This man supposedly, allegedly, was very deceitful and never told her what was going on in the real deal. The pregnant wife and whatever was going on over there, allegedly. These are all allegations. Like I told you yesterday in the store, in the live, allegedly, this man was having relations, and allegedly she was flying. Well, actually, it's not allegedly because I've confirmed. She was flying on weekends to Detroit to go see this man. The wife found out. The wife went and made this page. Maybe we need to go. Well, we're going to be respectful a little bit and just leave what the other part says out there. But if you use your imagination, what would you call somebody besides a home wrecking dash what? You figure it out. So the girl went and the woman went and made this page on Instagram, referring to state representative. Found a very cute picture of her. Actually, a better picture of her than I actually like the picture. The picture's actually cute. Very cute. And put it up on Instagram and started screenshotting. I mean, the screenshots is deadly these days. Don't you all know that? I get screenshotted all the time. And so they went and made this page, um, and started writing these screenshots and putting the conversations between her and Liz and the husband and everything else. I don't know all the details of all the screenshots, but I do know some of them. Some of them I do know. Um, so this is uh, so Liz went and put this letter up, this up on her Facebook to ask people, their community, someone has impersonated her and went online and la 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 and fake. No, there's nothing fake about the situation. First of all, like I said last night, you should have just not said nothing. You should have shut up and fought it from the inside, and like I would have did, because I wouldn't have put that business out there, because I would have known the storm that was coming afterwards. So number one learned again. We have to keep teaching lessons to the politicians of Boston. Lesson number one: you never do this. Always talk to your public relations person before you go and you go put something like this online. So everybody like me, who's not a fan, doesn't get a hold of things like this. Because there's hundreds of people that don't like me, but there's thousands more that love me. Some of the people in the political world don't like me because of this. Some people call me today to tell me I'm wrong for this. That I'm slut shaming. And I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I'm doing, it's okay. But you have to understand, it's not slut shaming. I have a platform. And it's called ratings. And when I got juicy gossip that everybody wants to hear, honey, you may not be excluded either. Especially if you're not my friend. If you're my friend, oh, girl, we trying to hide that shit. Bitch, what the fuck you mean? Wait, let me do a live and say the other bitch is wrong then. Fuck that. That's how I get down. If you're my friend, we roll dogs. Even if we just cool, I ain't gonna do that. But if you've been deceitful and lied to me and done wrong by me, I owe you shit. I owe you nothing. So let's just be clear with that. So people try to make it seem like, why, you're better than this, you're better than that. I've gotten several phone calls, so don't take it personal, anybody, because my friends are my friends and they know the conversations we have. But like I said, from people that are not my friends that are contacting me. My friends is my friends. They have a right to contact me and tell me whatever they need to tell me. But if you're not my friend and you're contacting me to tell me, please don't. Refrain from it. Seriously. But anyways, we're gonna get better pictures because I said last night, he looks like he got body and a thick curved one. That's what I said last night, and I don't hold my tongue. I just seen the face. This is all I seen yesterday. And I was like, ooh, he got body. When I'm very good at visual, I can tell anything just like that. Can you, Liz, sweetie, I don't blame you. But you found a lying, deceitful Negro. Like you told a girl, you got a Wellesley degree, and the girl turned around and told you, and you got a man that has a GED from the pen. Just saying. That was one of the text messages. Do I have to keep embarrassing her? Do they have what the politicians out there has been doing to me? Do you think they get passes when they do things? When they dragged me to court and they still had me in court with something I did that wasn't even a threat because it's a priest and it's their friend, they all did what they do and they dragged me through the mud. They stopped me from getting work. They stopped me from feeding my children. Does that not matter? Oh, so now they get a pass because it's her? I do it to Marty. I do it to all of them. That when you do wrong and you're sorry, nobody gets a pass. It's a Wendy Williams show. But the penis azito. I like to engage in with some of these comments sometimes because people are liking it and like yeah, you could feel the way you feel. You don't have to watch it. It's okay. I don't see people sharing or sending the Cash App yet. I'll hear it in a second. Or they'll come afterwards, like it normally does. But anyways, I mean, this picture here doesn't look like somebody that's been in jail. This looks like somebody that got some money. It looks like he's doing good. That's very deceitful. That's very deceitful. Did you rent it? Was that your friend's car you took a picture in front of? Is it yours? Let me see. That neighborhood doesn't really look like the type of neighborhood that would have that kind of a car just parked in front of it. I would say it's a rental. Ladies, don't fall for the rentals. Always ask for a title, ask for a loan receipt, something before you get fooled. Because a lot of women get fooled with men that want to show off like they have money and they're really in their mama's basement on a fucking mattress, air mattress at that. Some might get lucky and have a real mattress in box spring, but no bed rails, just being honest. And honestly, and all the people that I'm shaming her, we're talking about deceitful people. She's not being the one she's not the one that's being, she's being deceived. He's the deceitful motherfucker. So, let's get this right. We're talking about deceitful people, right? And Liz is the victim here. Allegedly. That's all. But I don't pay all the elected officials with oil and brush. I have two brushes. I have a brush for the fucked up ones, and I have a brush for the ones that are cool. Ask them about me. The ones that are cool know that I have a whole different. I paint Picasso pictures with that brush. The other brush is just a raggedy Dollar Tree brush that falls apart, and every time a piece of it falls, it just tells you some more shit. So yeah, that's what I have. I have two brushes, a Picasso painting brush and a Dollar Tree brush. Yes, I do. And they both one will paint a pretty picture. The other one paints a half-ass picture, and it tells you the story about that. Okay, let's be honest. Let's be real. But anyways, let's talk. We're not trying to talk about this man. Look how deceitful he looks. He's about 48, 50, maybe 52. That's that jail good-looking body. Probably just came out not too long ago. But yeah, had her flying there though for it. But anyways, let's move on because we got something else to talk about Miss Liz Miranda. So yeah. Because Liz's personal business is a story because it's everybody's business when it hits the internet. Liz doesn't get a fucking pass. Liz gets no pass because she's a politician and her story hit the internet. She put it out there for herself. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because everybody's here watching to listen. My point being, um, so Liz is opening up a state rep office at a nonprofit building. I'm just trying to figure out that part too. Um, one part. That's just one part, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even gonna knock this, right? It's better effort than any other state rep has actually done in District 5. So kudos to that. Like she gets total respect for that, right? But there's history to this building. And that's where it just makes my mind boggles. Because I want to understand, okay, it's a nonprofit building for DSNI. DSNI owns this building. It was left in a trust to DSNI from an older woman that passed away and left the house there. See, I know the history. See, this is the thing with me. I don't come with y'all with just bullshit. And so DSNI is the trustee of this building, and Giselle's Flowers, which internet a whore, lives there. So she doesn't live there. She has a business there. And we're gonna tell you about all of that, all of this stuff, right? Because tonight it's just an explosive night. I mean, the stuff just doesn't stop coming. I mean, I can't stop talking about it because these are facts of our neighborhood. These are things that is going on. But so, anyways, I just want to understand, like, okay, can a nonprofit rent a space out to an elected official? Is that I just want to make sure that's legal. If it is, great. Because I wholeheartedly, honestly, love the idea. And I love the fact that she's actually doing that. And I think that that's great. But it also paints a whole nother picture with the Picasso brush, right? And the Picasso brush starts painting to me, ambitious Liz, what's her next move? She's trying to build up and run for something else, bigger. That's what happens. So this is a great thing. The first state rep office from District 5 in Boston. I don't know what's going to be. It probably won't be every day. It probably, you know what I'm saying? You know, there'll be certain days of the week, certain hours, whatever. But my question is, it is what is the fine line. I'll call it out first, is like, it's a nonprofit building owned, but maybe because it's under the trust that it can, I don't know. But last I know, Antonetta, who has Giselle's Flowers there, who actually trained me. I'm not going to not, one thing I will tell you, I cannot stand her at all. She reminds me of Kim Janey, and mixed with I have to really think about this mix because I have to be careful of the people I say. She reminds me of Kim Janey, Stephanie Serrano Mills, and these are all public people. So I'm not talking. One is a lawyer, public lawyer. The other one, I'm sorry, it's not personal people in the neighborhood that I'm actually naming, but because they all have the bad attitude, the nastiness that comes from Kim Janey. That's why I said that. Serrano Mills being deceitful, sleeping with other people's men. That's why I use Stephanie Serrano Mills. I'm just like, I mean, and these are facts, so I'm not lying. These are actually facts. So I'm not actually making any of those things up or adding anything to them. It's just, these are facts. These are things that I personally can attest to and witnessed. So you can't tell me any different. Um, and I'm sorry if some of y'all are getting your feelings hurt more if I'm talking about your peoples. But when you drag me through the court system and stuff like that, you're, I do whatever I want. Is within respect, or not respect. I don't have to respect you, but I don't threaten people. I'm not gonna do no harm to nobody. None of that stuff. I'm just gonna use my platform to air out what I want to air out within my First Amendment rights. Within my First Amendment rights. I'm not defaming. I'm not decharacterizing anybody. These are simply things that are all over the Facebook world. Sorry, and everybody knows about it. So, but anyways, back to the conversation at hand. So, she's Stephanie Serrano Mills. I really want to say this one, but I'm really going to refrain from that one because if I say that name, it's going to be some fucking problems. So we're not going to use that person. We're gonna jump away from that. Trying to think of somebody else that I can really use that really, really, it is people that I don't care for. Even though there's some people that I love that could fit that shoebox, but I won't use those people obviously because those are my friends. You know, we're not even gonna use someone else. You know what I'm just gonna say? She's not a nice individual. That's all. That makes it really clear. And greedy, very greedy. So, anyways, I talk about that history because when I would sit in that office at Giselle's Flowers and I was learning, I was an apprentice that got paid very shitty money. Like, she used me like I was an Asian in a sweatshop and paid me little money. That's how, and that's, I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't even say that because it sounds a little really, it doesn't sound right. It sounds, people may take it like in a racial way, and that's not what I mean, but I mean like literally using the sweatshop mentality, or like how they treat people that have no documentations, you know, the illegal immigrants, you know, like, you know, and I say illegal immigrants for those that don't like the fact that I use that word, because those people I don't like neither. Kim. Pun taken. So that's how I felt. Like, you know, I would work tirelessly like 13, 14-hour days and she'll give me like $200 after she's made thousands of dollars. So that's what I call greed. Yeah, I'm airing it out today. I feel like telling a little bit of the business. Because it just, like, for me, for you all to understand sometimes where I'm coming from, why I talk about these people, I feel like what I've done in the past a lot is I don't give you a little background why I say these things and why I feel the way I feel. And people just think that I'm just out on like a rage or an attack. But anyway, so I would sit in the back room. So I would tell you the layout. I know the layout of the whole building. So Liz Miranda must be going upstairs. There's some office room spaces upstairs. Downstairs, basically it's the entrance where it's a foyer, and then there's the living room, which is the main office. Then there's another room which has been turned into the cooler, and then you go, there's a bathroom. There's another section where she has all the balloons and all the stuff, the ribbons. And then and then you go back into the kitchen, and that's where she designs. So, anyways, we would sit in that back room for hours. And, I mean, you talk about queen of talking about people and gossip. You haven't met Internet Barrows and been around her for a while. Like, you know, just queen of gossip. She would talk about my own best friends, and I would just be like, what? And then I would boil, because then there would be a position of like, damn, do I go back and tell? Do I shut up? Where do I, you know? But it was like, no, fuck that. My friends are my friends. I'm gonna tell my friends. Those are the people that always look out for me, love me, and would fucking run to a hospital or run to save my life. So yeah, so that's how much love I have for them. So yeah, yeah, she sure said this, and that, and they know I'm not lying because I don't lie. I don't lie, but I only say that to say that Liz Miranda has been many conversations in that back room. She doesn't like Liz like that. She will talk. She talked about Liz like a rug. When Liz came and worked for DSNI, how y'all think I know found out how she got fired and everything else? Because she found out and she told me. She found out and she told me Liz got fired, and she told me that it was gonna happen, and she told me that it was going down there. Was I'm like, no, yeah, that all came from her. So I'm just wondering how they're going to get along or have those days changed now that she's a state rep. Does she no longer talk about, does she like her now? Does she not going to talk about her being fat and you know, and incompetent? Like she always said that she just thinks and she only likes black men and this and that. And so I just want to know how that relationship is going to go in there. I just want to know. I just want to know. Okay. Uh, that's my new question. Because, oddly enough, this is the best part of this. Y'all get ready. Get your tea. And don't sip the tea. Um, don't sip the tea and spit it out. Don't take a sip yet. The best part of this, I want to know how to, what, we're going to say Liz, we can't really say Liz is a homewrecker because it seemed like she was deceived and she wasn't told the truth and it was just a good time for him because this is a woman from out of state and that totally makes sense to me. But Miss um Miss Antonetta is a homewrecker. Proven fact. She is a homewrecker. She's a homewrecker and that is a truth. So I want to know how this is going to happen. This is going to be very weird. I want to know how the allegedly two homewreckers are going to be in the building together. Um, Fuck Kim Janey. That I do not give a fuck about Kim Janey. She ain't nobody special to me. I do not like her. I can care less about her. So what if she becomes the mayor? So what? We ain't supporting her. We ain't voting for her. She's a lion. She doesn't do nothing. She's incompetent. And don't get me started. Please don't. It's not bashing women. It's facts. These are facts. I talk about men too. Do any women come on here when I talk about the men? Wasn't I just talking about this man who's a deceitful motherfucker? Isn't that a man? Or are we just talking about women? I'm just asking the question. All due respects. I love you too, boo-boo, though. Yeah, I really do. But I'm just asking the question. Please. Like, I don't give a shit about Kim. Um, Next. Okay. No, Lizzie May. I don't love bashing women, Lizzie May. These are all people that I personally have issues with already. On top of it, they're elected officials. On top of it, did you not bash Donald Trump the whole time he was in office? We're gonna do this. This is the best way for me to keep my sanity. Bye, Lizzie. Because we don't tolerate, oh, he's here to bash women. Do you realize something? Let me tell you all something. My best friends in the world are all women. All women. Doesn't that make you think something? Oh, so he's women. He doesn't like women. He's a womanizer. I'm not bashing women. I'm telling the truth. Now, let's talk about another woman here. This girl here. honey, 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 honey. Y'all just wait 1 second. Hold on. While everybody gets to sharing, because right now this is a hot topic, and I know. So while everybody gets to sharing, I'm gonna, because I need to address her in the right manner. Um, I need to address her in the right manner, and I feel like um, this is the right song. Sorry for the people that don't understand it, but they always block my music if I come with music. This is, hold on. Oh, that's why it's not working. I'm plugging into the wrong thing. So why not get here for this next segment? Okay, now back to addressing this. On. Okay, so now her, we need to address her. I hope y'all, because I know y'all hit the share button, because this is the hot topic. Hello. I needed to move to. Okay, here we go. It keeps going. Thing. Hold on. So now, what the heck? Now, why does it keep moving to my iPhone? Stop doing that. There you go. Now we're on. So,